Assalamualaikum and good morning. It's biology for class 10 and today I'm going to explain you respiration. In last class I explained you about the nutrition. In nutrition what happened? Intake of food. The process of intake of food is called nutrition. Now what happened in respiration? In respiration this during the nutrition the complete digestion of carbohydrate take place and it converts into glucose. Now this glucose is breakdown and release the energy. So the process of breakdown of glucose to release energy is called respiration. The process of breakdown of glucose to release energy is called respiration. Okay, and respiration is of two types: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. What is aerobic respiration? A type of respiration in which the breakdown takes place in presence of oxygen. In aerobic respiration, oxygen is must. And in anaerobic respiration, the breakdown of glucose takes place in absence of oxygen. So students, respiration means the breakdown of glucose to release energy is called respiration and it is of two types, aerobic and anaerobic. Now in your textbook page number 102, this flowchart has been given to you. Here this is a flowchart showing how in how the breakdown of glucose take place by the various pathways. First one is in absence of oxygen. Second one is in lack of oxygen and the third one is in presence of oxygen. Here students, in any one type of respiration, the first step will take place, that is glucose, which is a 6 carbon molecule. You know what is the formula of glucose? C6H12O6. This is a 6 carbon molecule. In cytoplasm of the cell, this glucose converts into pyruvate. And pyruvate is a 3 carbon molecule. In pyruvate there are carbon molecules are 3. Now in the first type of respiration, that is in absence of oxygen. The best example is yeast. What is yeast? Yeast is a single cell fungus. Okay. Here what happened? The In the yeast, the breakdown of glucose takes place in absence of oxygen and produce the energy, ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. Ethanol is one type of alcohol and carbon dioxide and energy which is released in the form of ATP, and during anaerobic respiration 2 molecules of ATP is released. Okay, you can see this reaction. Glucose converts into ethanol and gives carbon dioxide and plus 2 molecule of ATP. This is the formula of ethanol, C2H5OH. Here you can see the breakdown of glucose does not take place completely. Here carbon is 6 molecules, carbon is present in glucose, and in ethanol there is 3 molecules of carbon is there. So no complete breakdown take place. That's why the less amount of energy is released during the anaerobic respiration. Student, you have studied that the conversion of glucose into ethanol or alcohol, it is called fermentation also. And you studied this in the 8th standard, that what is fermentation? The conversion of glucose into alcohol is called fermentation. And this yeast is used for making the cakes and pastries. Now the second type of respiration is that is in presence of oxygen. It takes place in our human being also. This pyruvate is reaching to the mitochondria. Mitochondria is a cell organelle. You have studied. This is nucleus and this slipper shaped structure is present in the cytoplasm, that is called mitochondria. It is a double membrane structure. And you know that mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell. What is the reason it is called powerhouse of the cell? Because in mitochondria, what happened? In mitochondria, this glucose combined with oxygen and gives water, carbon dioxide, and energy. Okay. Here you can see the six molecules of glucose total convert into the one molecule of carbon. Means six molecule of carbon convert into the one molecule of carbon. Means the complete breakdown take place. So in aerobic respiration, the complete oxidation of glucose takes place, and that's why the more amount of energy is released. You can see here 38 molecules of ATP is released during the aerobic respiration. Understood? So, and this is respiration is also known as cellular respiration. Where does it take place? It takes place in the mitochondria. As in mitochondria, the oxidation of glucose occurs and release the energy. That's why mitochondria is known as powerhouse of cell. Clear, students? And you can see this is an reverse reaction of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, what happened? Carbon dioxide and water combine, taking the energy and convert into glucose and oxygen. So respiration and photosynthesis are inverse reaction. One more thing I will want to say you, respiration is an exothermic reaction. Here you can see the energy is released. Okay. Now the next is coming, that is in lack of oxygen. In human muscle cell it takes place when we are doing any heavy exercise work. Any heavy exercise means carrying the load or running or jumping. That time our muscle cells require more amount of energy, but we are having a particular breathing rate. So the enough oxygen is not reaching to the muscle cell, and in that situation, the muscle cell start breakdown of glucose in the lack of oxygen and forming lactic acid and energy. Okay, where does it take place? It takes place in the muscle cell. You can see this is the reaction. The glucose converts into lactic acid and release the energy. This energy is utilized for doing the different functions. And you can also see over here this lactic acid also. The complete breakdown of glucose not take place. This is 6 carbon molecules convert into the 3 carbon molecules. But that time the energy is utilized by the muscle cell, and this lactic acid is accumulating in our muscle cell. Due to the accumulation of the lactic acid, what happened? We are getting the cramps after the heavy exercise work. You have observed that when you are doing any running, jumping, etc., then you are saying that is a ache in your leg or hand, etc. Why it happened? Due to the accumulation of the lactic acid. And to overcome from that situation, we can do the oil massage or we can take the warm water bath. Due to that, what would happen? The more blood supply will increase, and that time the lactic acid will oxidize and convert into carbon dioxide and water. Okay. So in that situation, then again the lactic acid will be relieved by the body and the cramps will over. So these are the three type of respiration, three pathways of breakdown of glucose. First one in absence of oxygen, second one in lack of oxygen, and third one in presence of oxygen. Here if the question is coming, what are the differences between the aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration? The first difference is there, that is aerobic respiration take place in presence of oxygen and anaerobic respiration take place in absence of oxygen. Okay. The second one is there, that in aerobic respiration the products are carbon dioxide and water. In anaerobic respiration the products are ethanol, carbon dioxide or lactic acid. In aerobic respiration more amount of energy In aerobic respiration, more amount of energy is released. In anaerobic respiration, less amount of energy is released. So in this way, you can see that you why the more amount of energy is there, because in aerobic respiration the complete breakdown of the glucose will occur. In anaerobic respiration the complete breakdown of glucose will not take place. So students, in this way you can see the different type of respiration and the pathways. In my next class I will explain you about the respiratory system. If you are having any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. So I will cover up in my next class. All the students who are not able to attend the live classes, go through the video, complete your notes point, and remain connected to the learning process. Okay, students, stay at home, stay safe. Inshallah, we will meet soon in our regular school. Allah Hafiz.